Have you ever wondered about the lost treasures of the ancient pirates? Let's journey back to the 17th century, when Captain William Kidd, a feared pirate, supposedly hid a treasure on Gardiner's Island, New York. The tale of William Kidd is as intriguing as it is mysterious. Born in Scotland in the mid-17th century, Kidd started his maritime career as a privateer, a state-sanctioned pirate, if you will. His task? To attack and loot the ships of England's enemies. But the fine line between privateer and pirate blurred for Kidd, and he soon found himself branded as a notorious pirate. Kidd, however, was no ordinary pirate. His cunning mind and astute strategies set him apart. He was known to outsmart his enemies and escape the clutches of the law time and again. His exploits on the high seas were legendary, but it's the legend of his hidden treasure that has captivated minds for centuries. The story goes that Kidd, sensing his impending doom, decided to bury his loot on Gardiner's Island, located in the eastern part of Long Island, New York. The treasure, they say, was vast, filled with gold, silver, and precious gems. Kidd hoped to use this treasure as a bargaining chip to secure his freedom if he was captured. Now, the exact location of this treasure remains a mystery. Some believe it lies hidden under the thick foliage of the island, while others speculate it's submerged deep in the surrounding waters. The clues to its whereabouts are scarce, and despite numerous attempts, the treasure remains elusive. But who knows? Perhaps someday a lucky adventurer may stumble upon Kidd's hidden bounty, bringing an end to this centuries-old mystery. Until then, the legend of the lost treasure of William Kidd continues to fuel the imaginations of treasure hunters and history enthusiasts alike. To this day, Kidd's treasure remains a secret, waiting to be unearthed by a lucky adventurer. From a Welsh privateer to the governor of Jamaica, Henry Morgan amassed a fortune through piracy. His treasure is rumored to be buried on Providencia Island in the Caribbean. Henry Morgan, a man of humble beginnings, was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Instead, he fashioned his own out of the riches he accumulated through cunning, daring, and a knack for navigating the high seas. Starting as a privateer, he was given the king's commission to plunder Spanish territories. But Morgan was not content with just collecting the crown's dues. He yearned for more, and so he turned to piracy. His audacious exploits were stuff of legends. He sacked the city of Portobello, Panama with just a few hundred men. He led a daring raid through the dense jungles of Panama to capture the city of Panama Viejo. He was a pirate who didn't just steal gold, he stole entire cities. And with each city he conquered, his wealth grew. Jewels, gold, silver, and precious artifacts, the spoils of his conquests were vast. But where did all this treasure go? Some say it was squandered, spent on rum and revelry. Others, however, whisper of a different tale. Legend has it that Captain Morgan, ever the cunning pirate, buried his treasure on Providencia Island, located in the Caribbean. Why there, you ask? Well, Providencia was a strategic location, a haven for pirates. It was the perfect place to hide his ill-gotten gains. But Morgan was not one to simply bury his treasure and leave it. Oh no, he left behind a coded map, a challenge to those daring enough to seek his treasure. A series of cryptic clues that would lead the worthy to his chest of gold. The treasure of Captain Morgan remains a tantalizing mystery, hidden somewhere on Providencia Island. It is a tale of riches, power, and intrigue, waiting to be unraveled. So, if you ever find yourself on Providencia Island, listen closely. The wind might just whisper the secrets of Captain Morgan's treasure. Known as La Buse, Olivier Levasseur was a feared French pirate. Before his execution, he threw a necklace into the crowd with a cryptic message. Levasseur, a name that echoes with notoriety, was a man of the sea, a marauder of the waves. It's said that his cunning and audacity were matched only by his love for gold. Throughout his career, he amassed a fortune so vast that it became the stuff of legends. But the story doesn't end there. No, the tale of Olivier Levasseur is cloaked in a mystery as deep as the ocean he once ruled. You see, at the time of his execution, Levasseur tossed a necklace into the gathered crowd, an ordinary string of beads. But this was no ordinary necklace. It held a coded message, a cryptic clue to the location of his amassed treasure. As the legend goes, the coded message reads, "When I am dead, you will find my fortune." But what did this coded message mean? And where was this fortune hidden? These questions have baffled treasure hunters for centuries. Theories suggest that the coded message is a complex cipher, one that requires a keen mind to unravel. The approximate location of the treasure, according to the coordinates, is the Gulf of Oman, a place as mysterious and captivating as Levasseur himself. Nestled between the Arabian Peninsula and Iran, the Gulf of Oman's sapphire waters hold many secrets and perhaps the hidden treasure of La Buse. However, despite the efforts of countless adventurers, Levasseur's treasure has remained hidden. The coded message, a tantalizing clue to unimaginable riches, continues to defy decryption. It's a puzzle waiting to be solved, a mystery begging to be unraveled. Levasseurs' treasure and the secret of his coded message remain elusive, waiting for a clever adventurer to solve the puzzle. Bartholomew Roberts, also known as Black Bart, was one of the most successful pirates. Before falling in battle, Roberts left clues to a treasure on Cape Verde Island. Roberts, a Welshman turned pirate, was an intriguing character in the golden age of piracy. With a cunning mind and a flair for the dramatic, he was feared and respected in equal measure. His flag, depicting him standing on two skulls, was a chilling sight on the high seas. But it wasn't just his flamboyant persona that left an indelible mark on pirate lore. It was his incredible success. In a career that spanned only 3 years, Black Bart captured over 400 ships, amassing a treasure that would make even the most seasoned pirates green with envy. And where did all this treasure go? According to legends, Roberts, ever the strategist, left clues to his treasure on the island of Cape Verde, off the coast of West Africa. But these weren't your typical X marks the spot kind of clues. They were riddles, wrapped in enigmas, shrouded in mystery. The approximate location of the treasure, as the legends suggest, is somewhere near the coordinates of 9.1785 degrees north, 13.2466 degrees west. But the exact location? That's still a mystery. Roberts, it seems, took the secret of his treasure to his watery grave. But his legend lives on, whispering tantalizing tales of untold riches waiting to be discovered. So the question remains, who will be the brave soul to decipher Black Bart's riddles? Who will follow the clues to Cape Verde, brave the treacherous seas, and uncover the treasure that has been hidden for almost 300 years? The treasure of Black Bart remains hidden, waiting for a brave adventurer to uncover its secrets. The treasure of one of the most successful pirates in history is out there somewhere waiting. Will you be the one to find it? Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard, terrorized the Caribbean seas. His treasure is rumored to be hidden in the Ocracoke Islands, North Carolina. With his dark beard and terrifying demeanor, Blackbeard was a legendary figure of piracy. His flagship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, armed with 40 cannons, was a feared sight on the Atlantic Ocean. During his raids, Blackbeard employed terrifying tactics, lighting fuses in his beard, creating a hellish sight to frighten his enemies before combat. His cruel practices and brutal reputation made him the most feared pirate of his time, and his treasure, like the man himself, is shrouded in mystery and intrigue. The treasure of Blackbeard remains hidden in the Ocracoke Islands, North Carolina, where his ship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, was sunk in 1718. Encoded clues and letters suggest the treasure is buried near the Ocracoke Lighthouse, on a nearby island. The key date is November 22nd, the day Blackbeard was defeated. The treasure is believed to be in an iron chest, hidden 3 feet deep on the beach. Look for the place where the waves break on a rock formation shaped like a T, and just to the left, about 50 paces inland, you might uncover the treasure Blackbeard guarded so zealously. Blackbeard's treasure is more than just gold and jewels. It's a piece of history, a story of the high seas and the men who ruled them with an iron fist. This treasure is a testament to the life and times of one of the most notorious pirates to ever sail the seas. As with all great treasures, finding it is half the battle. The other half is the journey, the adventure of piecing together the clues and the thrill of the hunt. So, while the treasure of Blackbeard remains a mystery, the quest for it continues to inspire and captivate. Blackbeard's treasure remains a mystery, hidden somewhere in the Ocracoke Islands. Who knows, you could be the one to discover the next great treasure. These are just a few of the many pirate treasures that remain hidden to this day. From the lost bounty of William Kidd, nestled in New York's Gardiner's Island, to the cryptic clues of Blackbeard's loot in the Ocracoke Islands, the world is filled with untold riches waiting to be discovered. Each treasure carries with it a story, a tale of cunning pirates, daring adventures, and age-old mysteries. Who knows, you could be the one to discover the next great treasure. Until then, keep adventuring and stay curious.